Sup YouTube, I'm back. Alright, you guys probably saw me around 3 months ago, and this video is just for the sole purpose of giving you guys hope and showing you guys that everything is possible and anything is possible. And I'm going to show you that within this video, and I'm going to use my life as an example. So I'm going to just give you guys a chronological breakdown, I guess. So from around 14 through 15 years old, I was really sad and depressed. I would be getting bullied for a lot of things. I would get bullied for my racial orientation. I would get bullied a lot. Like, I would get bullied every single day for who I was, how I looked, my race and everything, my racial orientation, everything, and how I looked. And I would get bullied every day. Now, with that, it made me really depressed. And my bad, I got an ice pack here because I got really bad allergies. It's about to be summertime in Cali, so it's fucked. But yeah, I would be getting bullied a lot. And it would really, that shit would suck. It would really hurt my heart when I would be getting bullied. And it happened from 14 to 15 years old while I was in middle school. I'd come to school, I'd have people laughing at me. I'd be walking home, I have a random guy stick his head out the window, fucking yelling racial slurs. And the reason why I'm bringing this up to you guys is possibly one of you guys are going through what I'm going through right now. And that's why I'm here to tell y'all, bro, there is hope. There is hope. And I'm gonna tell you guys. So, to start, I was, bullied. Like I said, I was getting bullied a bunch when I was 14 to 15 years old in middle school, and I was basically the class clown, and everyone would laugh at me, genuinely. Pretended I'm just a punching bag on the floor, and people are just punching the fuck out of it. Just boom, boom, boom. That's what I was to all these people, and I would just be I was the joke. I was the butt of the joke for everything. And honestly, when I started, I was like, yeah, it was funny. I'm the butt of the joke for all these people. But then, as I started realizing later on in my life, damn, that's just not good. Because I started realizing I was a lot sadder because of it. So, now, that happened, right? It happened. But it was genuinely, it was nothing compared to what was to come. I became suicidal. And that was one of the bigger hardships of my life. I was around 16 years old, and I'm going to put it into perspective for you guys. So when I was around 15 to 16, because I was getting bullied, I started boxing, right? And I started getting really good at it. But it wasn't the best, but I started getting really good at it, right? And it was to fend off the people who bullied me and to prove them wrong, right? Started getting good at it, and I actually did really get good at it. And I loved the sport. And I kept on going. I loved it so much. It's held dearly in my heart. I went to the United Kingdom to box, all sorts of things. The reason why I'm telling you guys about boxing is to show you that I had something to latch onto. But it's gonna prove, like, even when you have something to latch onto, you still can get bad thoughts in your mind. Bad things can happen. So when I was boxing, right, that was like my why in life before I started to do the reselling journey, right? It was my why in life. And I kept on going to boxing. I'd be there for 5 hours a day. I would go home right after sparring session. I'd go hit 5-mile runs. I'd do abs. I would do everything. And then from there, since I was the youngest in the gym, they were like my family. They were genuinely like my family. And it would make me really, really happy just to be with them. And then the worst part of my life, suicidal. So I became suicidal during last summer. So it would be around a year ago, maybe less. It was during summertime. I would be trying to constantly end my life all the time. I would be cutting myself up. I would be taking pills. I would be doing a lot of things to essentially end my life and end my suffering that I had in my life. And that really messed me up. And the reason why it messed me up is because I spiraled so hard to the point where I fell into a deep spiral of a course of 72 hours, 3 days. I had over 10 seizures, around 8 to 10 seizures, or even more maybe. I don't even remember. It's so much. And I got rushed to the ER by my oldest brother, by my middle brother actually, by my older brother, and like 100 miles per hour. Shit fucked me up because I was like, wow, I really try to do this to myself. And keep in mind, my older brother, he also went through the same thing. And I remember I was boxing downstairs. This is right when I was about to get rushed to the hospital. I was just hitting the bag downstairs, and then for some reason I just fell into a seizure, right? And then I I go, right, since I fell into the seizure, right, and then I go call my mom right after I'm out of it. I'm like, bro, I just had another seizure. Can you guys please come down here, right? Can you guys please come down here? It lasted for like a minute or two. And then I fell into another one, and my mom and dad, they came downstairs and they're mad as hell at me. And then I I hopped out the seizure, I guess. Like I got back to the state of mind that I was. I ran upstairs. I go to my older brother while he's about to go to sleep, and I just start crying in his arms, like profusely. Did not know what to do with my life. My parents didn't understand anything. I fell into multiple seizures, and that was it was really mind. It was that was like a open mind opener to me. That wow, like my mental state and health really got me to that extreme of a point, and it really fucked me up. I'm not gonna lie, it really did fuck me up. So then right after then, right around that time was also right after that I started reselling, right? So I started reselling, and it was just a why in my life. I started reselling with my boy, right? And my homeboy, he started reselling prior, like before me, and being a good guy that he is, he wanted to actually get me into it as well, and I got into it, jumped the opportunity, and it was the best decision I could have made in my life because it genuinely saved my life, and it can save your guys' too. It's not just reselling in general, it's just the principle of it. So what happened to me was this. So I started reselling right around 16 years old, right after the seizures began, and it was the best decision of my life. I started making money, and money should never ever be the root of your guys' source of happiness. But for me, and maybe if you guys have the exception out there, that's why. For me, that's what it was. It really started to hurt me a little bit, but it was money, because I felt like I didn't have this sense of dependency on my parents anymore, because growing up, it was never the best relationship that I had with them, but I had to suck it up and go ask them, hey, can I get some money? You know what I mean? That would be it. So that was it for me. And I started making money off of reselling, and then it started scaling from $100 a day to $150 a day to $200 a day to $500 a day to $1,000 days to even more. And then I started hitting those 30K months. It was insane to me. I couldn't even grasp it that at 16 years old I was making 30 bands a month. Like I was like, what the fuck? 30 bands? Like that's crazy. And it was genuinely one of the most insane events that like it was like the insane turn of events from suicidal, started reselling, to making 30 bands a month off of reselling. And while doing that, all of that, I was still a boxer. Like, I want to put this in right to you. Boxing it saved my life. Like it was the first thing to ever like actually get me to have like something in my heart. You know what I mean? That I actually found passion and true love for, and I loved it so much. I went to the United Kingdom to spar. I did a bunch of things, but reselling was the one that got me out of my most fucked up part of my life. So started the reselling journey. Right, started making crazy amounts of bread, but then it all changed after a couple of months into me being into the reselling game, right? I started social media reselling, right? And when I started social media reselling, this is when I'm making my peak 50K per month, right? And my boy told me to get on social media reselling, right? And around that time, I was still pretty sad, believe it or not, when I was making 30 bands a month, because I still felt a little void, a little black hole in myself of just like, what do I do now? You know what I mean? What's more to come? You know what I mean? I was I was I was a little sad. I was like, damn, what do I do now? And honestly, I didn't know what to do for a while until my boy put me on the social media reselling. It gave me something to do. And social media reselling and social media in general was the best thing I could have ever jumped the opportunity on. It made a whole family, and I think by tonight we're going to hit 10K followers, y'all. We're gonna hit 10K followers, and it's just a reflection of my journey, you know what I mean? So yeah, damn. But yeah, we're gonna hit 10K followers tonight. That's crazy. And by the way, this video is gonna be raw and unfiltered, just so you guys get to know the real me. But yeah, man. So basically, we started social media reselling, right? I started social media reselling not too long ago, actually. But a lot of issues occurred with that. The main issues would be community guidelines violations, a lot of people hating on me in the comments, coming to school, and more people making fun of me. But this time, this time around, I was more mentally calculated because I knew none of them niggas got shit on me, bruh. I'm gonna lie, I'm a boxer. I was doing, it's not an ego way. I'm just saying in a general way. Like, none of them had shit on me because I was doing something with my life while they're smoking, drinking, partying, going out, and girls is their only, fucking chase of mind. That's their only peace of mind that they get. Is what, you know what I mean? So I knew I was good, but I started that, right? Social media reselling. At the start, it was really, really rough until the point that I made it it made my mood in the day. If I was gaining good views and followers that day, it made my mood. If I wasn't, I would be down, and that was never good for me. And it made me spiral a lot until I started reselling. Up until then, it was great. You know what I mean? And even social media, it was great. But and then, you know what I mean? It had its hardships, and with those hardships, I was sad a lot. You know what I mean? Hardships always come with the journey, and that's something I've learned. So, social media reselling, bro. It was it for me. But when I started it, I was like, okay, maybe for the money, you know what I mean? And if in it, maybe it'll get me more money because that's what my boy told me. It will make you more money. But then I started realizing that a lot of y'all are chill as fuck. Y'all are like family to me, bro. I started realizing like a lot of y'all are cool as fuck, and I was like, damn, bro, like all you guys are chill as fuck, and like you guys are people that I could wish I could meet, and some of y'all I actually have met in public before. Y'all notice me, and it's cool. You know what I mean? And it goes to show that, like, by the way, like this video is just for you guys because I love you guys so much. Like, you guys are my family. Like, I love each and every single one of you guys because you all have something in common. If you guys are ever to start a reselling like a business model or something, you guys are obviously trying to get out of the current situation you guys are probably living in, and that's it. You know what I mean? That's probably it. You know what I mean? And it's gonna give you guys something to make you money. It's gonna help you guys out, mentally give you clarity, etc. Like it did me, and that's why I'm making this video so you guys could get that help. And yeah, so started social media reselling, and I was super sad. I was super sad at certain times, and I was so super happy. But then it gave me a platform to relay my voice and be who I wanted to be and talk to you guys and actually like meet new people, like whoever's watching this YouTube video right now. It actually helped me a lot, and it saved my life because I felt like I was the only one going through something. I felt like I was the only one going through something, and that the whole world was against me. Until I met some of you guys. Some of you guys were going through things I couldn't even imagine going through. There was a guy, right? Like, true story. He told me he got robbed with an ARP the other day. I'm like, what the fuck? God, like, damn, like, that's a lot. You know what I mean? And that's why I'm doing this for you guys, because I love each and every one of you, and I wanted to show you guys that no matter how hard it gets, there's always hope in the world, and you will make it. You will make it, and I can stamp that. If you keep on going, you will make it. You will make it. But on to the point, social media reselling, right? And I started that. It was, off and on, off and on, off and on, off and on, off and on. And I was super sad at times and super happy at times. It would be either I was super high and happy, super low and unhappy, you know what I mean? And that's how it would be until I started making it more about you guys. And the fact that I was making it more about you guys and how I could help you guys changed my whole perspective. Because I never knew that I'd be a social media guy until I started. When I started, best thing I could have ever done. Literally best thing I could have ever done, because later on I started realizing these are actual kids and people who were in my same position that I can help. And now that I'm in a position where I can, why would I not? You know what I mean? So yeah, now there will be times where I'd be making no money, times where I wasn't, times where I will, you know what I mean? And that would, affect my mood. But nowadays, like, I feel a lot better. And the reason why this video is going more towards feelings and not just reselling in general is because I want to show you guys that there's hope. I've said that a couple of times, I think, in this video. I just like to reiterate that to y'all. But yeah, there is hope at the journey, before it comes to an end, you know what I mean? And that's what I wanted to let you guys know. And dude, genuinely, when it's like push comes to shove, you just gotta keep on going. Gotta keep on going. because that's what anyone can do, right? Like, look at all of this, bro. The world's beautiful, bro. The world is beautiful. It's all yours to conquer, bro. It really is all yours to conquer, bro. It's just how bad you want it. It's just how bad you want it, brother. But yeah. And on to the just point, you know what I mean, that this video is for you guys, like as I said. And I'm using my life as an example. So now what I'm gonna do right now is tell you the events, like stack them upon each other. Because this video's, I had no plan for this video, but I had an idea of what I wanted to make. If you guys didn't notice, it's all over the place. I just didn't, you know what I mean? I didn't know what to say. But let's put it together, you know? I was depressed, I was bullied, I had multiple seizures, I had a bunch of mental health issues, I wouldn't have the best relationship with my family, I had a bunch of things, I was terrible at school, all of that, against all those odds, I came out on top. Now my question to you, my friend who's watching this right now, what's stopping you? What is stopping you? If I can do it, why can't you? Really sit there and think for a minute. If I could do it with what I went through, why can't you? See, you're thinking about it and nothing. It's literally nothing. Nothing is stopping you. And you will do it. And I know you will. Nothing is stopping you, brother. Nothing. And I know you're gonna make it. Just keep on going. No matter how hard it is, bro, keep on pushing, bro. I'm telling you this right now. No matter how hard it is, bro, keep on pushing through, because I believe in you. And if someone has belief, that gives a whole audience of new people who do have belief, bro. The world is yours to conquer, bro. It's just how bad you want it. If you want it bad enough, you'll make it happen, bro. And I believe in you, all right? But yeah, man, I just wanted to put out my life a little bit in the YouTube video for y'all. Just show you who I am a little bit. It's gonna be like raw, unfiltered. Nothing's gonna happen. No edits, nothing. Genuinely nothing is gonna happen in this video. But yeah, man, I love y'all. But remember this, before I hop off of here to give the 10K video, I guess I'm gonna give you that video. Just gonna say, y'all, I love you guys so much. 10K is a real journey, and I thought I'd just give you guys a little bit more of my life and show you guys that you guys can do it. But yeah, but remember, one thing I'm gonna say. If you pair discipline and you pair passion together and you mix them together, you will go anywhere in the world, bro. You will literally go anywhere. You can do it, y'all, and I know y'all can. But yeah, man, just stay there, bro. I love y'all so much, man. Yeah, you guys can do it, all right? You're strong, you're powerful, you guys can do it, and no matter what, when the odds are all stacked up against you, bro, just think about how I did it, bro. I was boxing, I was doing a bunch of bullshit in my life. I was boxing, I had so much shit going on, and even then, throughout all of that, I still came out on top. You know what I mean? It's a full circle moment now, you know what I mean, thinking about it. But yeah, but there's still more goals to crush, y'all. But yeah, I'm glad that I've had this platform to even talk to you guys. But yeah, thank you guys for all the likes, all the comments, all of that shit for the 10K journey. It's really cool. We're gonna make bigger goals. 100K next, and then 1 million next. We're gonna scale. We're gonna scale as hard as we can, and I'm gonna remember all you guys who started with me. I love you guys, truly and dearly. I love every single one of you guys who supported my journey on the start from 0 to 10K. It's insane. And shit, once we made, you know what I mean? Like, it's cool. And I haven't been posting on YouTube because, you know, own life shit that's going on, you know what I mean? But I'm still there for y'all, man. And if y'all need me, I'm always a text away, bro. I'm always a text away. May not respond always that fast, but I got y'all. But yeah, man, remember, if y'all pair discipline and y'all pair passion together, you guys will go anywhere that you guys want. And if you guys really, really want it bad enough, you will make it happen. And that's all I gotta say. And whoever's struggling right now like I was, just know the road is always gonna be dark before you see some light. It's always gonna be dark before you see some light. And shit's always gonna get worse before it gets better. Shit is always gonna get worse before it gets better, bro. So keep on going, brothers and sisters, bro. Keep on going, brothers and sisters. Like, you guys got this. And I have full faith in you guys. And I love you guys so much. But remember, if I could do it, why can't you? If I can do it, why can't you? I love y'all.